Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. All right. Hi. Hi, everybody. I think there's 2 people, 3 people in the chat. I don't know. What's up? Just getting things started here. Gonna share whatever to places. You know how this works. Let's see here. Nope. That's the wrong button. That's good. I'm doing a good job with this. I'm good at this. What's up, Diego? How's it going, man? Just James, if you're still in the chat, what's up, dude? What's up, JR? Mr. Sweeney, how's it going, man? Mr. Sweeney, no, I did not. I never got my my November loot crate. It hasn't come. No idea what's going on. So it's pretty cool, right? I'm trying to figure out how do I do this? All right. Live stream. Okay. Live stream dashboard. Oh, man. This is just a thing that's happening here. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. Now I'm going to share this. There we go. Okay. I've got to share with the internets that I'm talking on the YouTube. There we go. I'm talking on the YouTubes and stuff. Share that. Run and tell that. And then I'll share that on a group. Share in a group. I'll share it to Transformers and such because I'm a mod there and people like that. I don't know. I don't know. I got a beer. Okay. I think I'm in. I think I'm up. I'm all set up, ready to go. What's up? What have I missed? First of all, I've seen a lot of people say hi. I'm going to go back and say hi, but Evil Ways 18 got me good. That guy, he said Mike has weaponized autism. You know what? I'll take it. I mean, now he's got to package it up and sell it to the government. I'll be like rolling in dough. But I don't know. I thought it was funny. I thought it was pretty funny. Oh, that's good. Val Exterminator, how's it going? Gord Phillips, hi. That's my Papa Gord right there. How's it going, Steven? It's going well. I don't know how much you watch my videos. I got married. I know the last one in November I was talking about how I was going to get married. This is December, and I'm married. That's nice. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. They announced an Optimus Prime toy that I can't afford, so that's cool, I guess. Other than that, I'm good. Night of Ren, awesome. I planned today to edit a bunch of videos and stuff happened and I didn't. I have like 10 videos I have recorded, but I have not edited. And I keep getting things happen and come up and I can't edit them. But Tobias Beckett is currently being edited. My review of him should be up. Hopefully, I can't talk. Hopefully tonight. If not tonight, definitely 100% tomorrow night. But the problem now is I've got to weave in all the regular videos I edit with these stupid advent calendar things I do with my fiance. Wife. She's my wife now. I keep doing that. Because you shoot and edit them like every day. And sometimes we batch them because things happen, like we can't record tomorrow, there's no time, so I'll record that today, but we play like we record it tomorrow. But yeah, it's stupid, but it's still a lot of work. Anyways, going back down. What's up, Murray? How's it going? What's up, Hugo? Hi, Spino. How's everyone doing? Tell me how you guys are doing. Because I'm doing fine. Feel like I'm watching old karate movies with mouth moving out of sync with the audio. Oh, that's weird. Let's see here. What can I do to fix that? Because everything on my end is fine. Let's see. Yeah. I'm not low on anything. I'm not dropping any frames. Everything's coming in. Audio input captures pretty good. Is everyone else having that issue? Because I don't want things to get weird. Oh, let me go back and I watch it. So I was watching Clone Wars I just finished my. I watch Clone Wars on Netflix like once a year, and if they had Rebels on Netflix, I'd watch it there too. I hope they put it on the Disney Plus streaming service because I don't have cable. I don't pay for cable, so I actually have to steal things like that or watch them streamed. If they're legally streamed, I'll watch them legally streamed. If they're not, it just kind of sucks. But a lot of the places they're streaming from, you have to have a. I can't talk right now. You have to have a TV service. Like you have to pay for TV service to get the stream. And I don't want to pay for TV service. That defeats the whole point of streaming. Is I don't want to pay for TV service. So yeah. All right. What's up, Hyperspace Vault? Man, speaking and me are not going well today. I like that. It's cool. Probably because I haven't really talked at all today. My wife has been out. She's working all day today with her job. So I've had the day to myself. I don't think I've said anything. I even went out. I did errands, but I don't think I actually talked to anybody when I went out. So I think this might be the first time I've talked physically all day. I've chatted a bunch. I've typed and texted a bunch, but I don't think I've actually talked to anybody, which is weird. Thank you, Optimus Prime. It's very nice of you guys. I love the well wishes. Knight of Ren liked my owl joke. That's good. I liked my owl joke. What's up, George Pogorelov? Did I get that right? I tried. Oh, hey, it's Christy. Hi, Mrs. K. Griggs. How's it going? I like you guys. I'm drinking. What am I drinking? People always ask. I don't think I've asked yet. Everyone needs a little witty. That's funny. What's up, Laser Pants Toy Junk? How's things up where you are? All right. So yeah, I've got alcohol here. This is my favorite alcohol from the brewery where I got married. It's from a subsection of that brewery called Owl Farms, and it's the head brewer that makes brews at Booze Brothers. He has like a fruity beer thing, like sours and whatnot. And this was my favorite. This was the one I wanted on tap that I got for free all night. It was great. It's a blackberry lemon ale called Blackberry Cruiser, and I like the little picture on there. But it's delicious, and it's like 5.6% alcohol. But so at my wedding, it was crazy because you have to, when you get married at a brewery, they make you buy a certain amount of alcohol. And I was afraid of going over. So I was like, okay, we handed out tickets to people. I'm like, everyone gets 2, but the people that want wine, if they want wine, they only get 1 because wine's more expensive than beer. So I was afraid of running out and then forcing people to kind of have to buy their own. But I guess so many people just bought their own that it was like an hour until the wedding was done. And we still had like $300 on our budget. And $300 when beer is $6, that's like a lot. That's a lot of beer. So I went around that whole night. I was like, I was buying beers left and right, buying beers for everybody. I closed people's tabs and paid for their tabs with that money. I felt like a baller for sure. It was a lot of fun to feel like I'm the richest guy in the bar, but I wasn't. But I felt like it. But then we still came in under budget, so they sent us like 3 cases of beer home with us, so that was fun. So I have a lot of beer. The wife she's doing well. She was sick, and now she's not as sick, but she's off with her job today, which I don't think I'm allowed to talk about, but mostly just because privacy issues. I've got these Trader Joe's dark chocolate peanut butter cups, so that's what I'm missing. That's what I'm eating. Have I gotten any new Black Series figures? Well, I got the whole new wave, and I've reviewed every figure. Like I said at the beginning, I have a lot of videos I've filmed but not edited, and basically the whole wave is that. So I've got all the way up to Dengar and whatever that wave is. I think Lando is the last figure in that wave, number wise. I have on order from Dorkside Toys. I have that 2-pack with the Han and Hoth Leia. I have that on order because I wanted that Han really bad. The Leia looks identical. I can't see any differences between the one that we got. Hey James, all right man. Thanks for stopping by. It's always nice to see you. These are not KO. I mean, they kind of are KO Reese's Cups, but they're better than Reese's Cups. So it's kind of like a Transformers KO. I don't know if you guys know much about their like Transformers KOs, but oftentimes Transformer KOs, if you get them from the right place, are better than the originals. I would eat 1,000 of these before another Reese's Cup. Miguel, what's up, dude? Yeah, I agree. We can't go wrong with Blues Brothers. What's up, Derek? How you doing? JR, that's awesome. You scored Dengar and Zuckuss. So, what was it? Friday? People, Toy Shiz on Instagram tagged me and said, hey, the Imperial Patrol Trooper is like ringing up at 3 cents at Walmart. So, as soon as I was off work, I booked it to a Walmart that's usually like good to me. I've got one specifically kind of by my house. I don't know if it's the location, but they usually get the good stuff, and it's usually there when I go. So I went there, and they had the whole new wave sitting on the pegs, L3, you know, Val, all that stuff. And I was like, sweet, Imperial Patrol Trooper. I'm gonna go see if I can buy it for 3 cents. And I went to the register and rang it up, and it rang up full price. So whatever happened there, they fixed that problem before I could get to it, which is kind of a bummer. I was hoping to get an Imperial Patrol Trooper for 3 cents. I mean, I did buy it anyway, actually. I might keep it. I might return it. But I did buy it. I also bought a Val and L3 because the Val and L3 that I got from Dorkside Toys were broken, actually. Val, she had like a chunk of plastic that just fell off of her leg. Like the molding was weird, or there's like a bubble in the injection or something. But when I opened it, like this little piece was hanging off of her leg and it just fell off, and it's like a chunk. It looked like a shark just took a chunk out of her leg. And then L3, when I was playing with his elbows, or her elbows, with the articulation, her wires here snapped. So I bought a new one, and I'm just replacing the broken ones back, and I'm going to return them. And I don't feel bad about that, because I'm going to tell them that they're broken. If they put them on the shelf after I tell them, hey, these are broken, that's on them. But I don't feel bad buying new ones, because Hasbro, I don't know if you guys know this, but Hasbro will not replace a broken toy. If it's a Hasbro figure and you get it and it's defective or broken or whatever, they'll have you send it to them, but the figure they send you back is just going to be like whatever they want to send you. They're not going to send you the same figure back. It's just like, oh, you sent us a $20 figure, here's a $20 figure. But it could be like literally any $20 figure, whether you have it or not, whether you want it or not. It's dumb. Do I like Black Series Tobias Beckett? I feel like I shouldn't tell you. I feel like I should make you watch my video. But, I mean, yeah, I do. Do I think he's the best of the year? No. But I do like him. I don't want to get into it because I literally have reviewed it. And you'll see it again either tonight or tomorrow. I'll post it. JR, I had not seen any Gamorrean Guards in the wild personally. I got mine sent to me from Canada, Papa Gourd, but I was for a while being like super thankful for that because I had not seen any until last week. I went to Target one of the many Targets around here, and they had like 3 Gamorrean Guards sitting there. And I always feel a little better if I've ordered something online, like seeing it in stores, thinking like, okay, this would have been the time where I would have gotten it. And it, like, I don't know, it makes me feel weirdly better. I don't know why. I don't really have a reason for that. I'm getting Kisses. These are mint truffle Hershey Kisses. I've got candy, guys. I don't care. I shouldn't be eating candy. It's my eating window, which is nice. I'm doing the intermittent fasting thing again. I stopped when I was getting married because like that was my goal. I was doing it to lose weight for the wedding. But now that I'm married again, like I literally gained like 15 pounds back. Eating whatever I wanted for like 2 weeks. So I'm back on intermittent fasting. But I don't know. Doing these live streams, I feel like I can let go a little bit. I need some candy. Do I watch any sports? Landon asked about sports. No. I will go to a sport and see it live. I've been to a lot of football and baseball games. I live in San Diego. So there's a lot of sports around. I'll go see a hockey game if people want to go. But like on TV, I don't know. I don't really follow it. Like I don't follow the players. I don't follow the teams. I don't really care that much. But it's not like I don't like the sport. It's just like I have enough going on in my life. And like I already have a lot of nerdy stuff that I follow with Star Wars and Transformers and things. And I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but the people that follow sports to like a crazy degree are way nerdier than I am about anything toy related. Like when I know about some random guy in Star Wars, that's it. I know about him. There's like nothing new unless like a new book or movie comes out. But like they have to know how many yards and passing and all. There's like so much stuff for sports, and it's always being updated and constantly being traded around. Like that's way more work, and that's way nerdier than anything that I do. Let's see. Spino, you are not the only one super excited for the Grievous figure. I am also excited for the Grievous figure. I don't know, man. I don't collect SH Figuarts, except for that one time I think James sent me 2. But the SH Figuarts just announced a bunch of stuff yesterday, and they all look real good. Knight of Ren, yes, I did get the Target exclusive Bespin Escape Leia. I got that. In fact, I went to Target today, and I found a bunch sitting on the shelf again. Gord, see, Gord's with me. I got Gord into doing intermittent fasting too. And Gord, how much weight have you lost? It was like 50 pounds or something like that. I was down 60 or 65. Excuse me. But Gord and I have been doing intermittent fasting together. So yeah, I'm gonna save the splurge. It's fun to splurge. And the thing about intermittent fasting is it's important to splurge because if you only eat a certain amount a day for a long time, your body gets used to it, and it's not as effective. So the splurge day just kind of it messes everything up. Your body's like, whoa, what's happening now? So it's good. Diego, I got the Star Wars Advent calendar from Walmart, but I mean they're like Walmart, Target. I first saw it at the Disney store, but I saw the Disney store for like $45. And I was like, oh, cool. A Star Wars Advent calendar. And then I was like, I'll buy it next week or something. And then I went to Walmart the day later, and they had it for like $15 cheaper. So I bought it for like $30 at Walmart. So we'll see how it is. Last year's kind of sucked overall. This year we got Luke Skywalker's land speeder so far, so that's fun. As Tara said, yes, you can buy it on Amazon as well. What's up, Tara? How's it going? Tara, whatever. You bought 3 Mimbin troopers and one of them had no fingers. That's crazy. I have not seen a Mimbin trooper in the wild. I know they've been in my area because sometime in the last month I went to that Walmart I just spoke about recently. And they had one Mimbin Trooper box sitting in the front right there. And I got excited just to see it, in the wild. It's kind of fun to see it in the wild. And I picked it up, and inside was a Constable Zuvio. Like it's just a Constable Zuvio sitting inside that Mimbin Stormtrooper box, and that was pretty messed up. It's on my Instagram if you want to go look for it. I can't post any pictures here, so I'm not gonna do that. Zuckuss for $12 from a friend. That's good because Zuckuss. The problem with Zuckuss in the U.S. anyway is he's a Disney Store exclusive, so you can't buy him anywhere else. Not like in a store. And Disney charges $25 for him, which sucks. And it's awful. What's up, everybody? Just came in. How's it going? Knight of Ren, what can't you buy on Amazon? That's a good question. I know you can buy like a 10,000-gallon barrel of lube on Amazon. Not that I know, but I mean I know that you can. This is a good beer. I might have to go have another one. If you see 6 Mimbin Stormtroopers, that's because they come, basically, I think it comes 6 or 8 in a case. So you saw a fresh case, basically. I think it's 8. I think it's 8 in a case. That's the nice thing about exclusive Star Wars figures, is they get shipped in a solid pack. So when you find them, you usually find a lot of them hanging out on the shelf. And it feels like they're common. The problem is, like, everyone's looking for them usually. But not initially, like only initially. Like I know when the solo Chewbacca came out, he was super hard to find, and now he's everywhere. When the what was it, that the Stormtrooper, the First Order Executioner came out, that was super hard to find, and then it's everywhere. The only one that hasn't been that way is Walmart, because Walmart's dumb, with the exception of that Kylo Ren throne room thing. Diego, what would I need with a 10,000-gallon barrel of lube? I'm just going to say that they also sell it in smaller sizes, but I know it goes up to 10,000 gallons. My internet search history is, I would say it's pretty normal for a 36-year-old dude. I mean, you're gonna see some stuff in it, but a lot of it's not as bad as it looks. But sometimes curiosity gets the best of you, you know? Yes. 12. I'm just going to call you 12. Yes. It's cool that Best Buy gets solid Revan packs. That's nice. I bought one for Papa Gord. I haven't sent it to him yet, but I bought one for him. It's his Christmas present. I mean, it wasn't intended to be, but now it's going to be because that's what it's going to end up being. Oh, what are my favorite beers? That's a tough question. I think it depends on the situation. If I could say, like, if they were like, hey, have a beer, what beer do you want? I mean, it depends on what mood I'm in. Depends on if I'm going to eat anything. Depends on if it's hot outside. Depends on if I'm thirsty. Right? All right, I'll call you Josh. Right now, I'm really into sour beers and Belgian beers and framboise. So, Ballast Point does a pretty good one called Sour Wench, which is really good. But I also like IPAs. And again, I guess Ballast Point does Sculpin, which is one of my favorites. Yeah, it just kind of depends. If I'm at a bar and they don't have any craft beers, and they just have like normal, like normie beers, I don't know what I would drink, honestly. If they have Newcastle, I'll probably drink that or something brown or dark. I like stouts and porters. But yeah, it's tough. I don't know if I have one favorite beer. I like beer, and I like a beer for different situations depending on what I'm drinking and how I'm feeling. Knight of Ren. If you don't have Revan, go look at Best Buys. Belching Beaver has some fantastic brews. I like going to, there's a Belching Beaver restaurant like in downtown Vista, and I like going there. They've got some good stuff, good food. I also like Mother Earth. There's a lot of great local craft breweries. I feel like I live in Southern California, and in my area, there's just so many craft breweries. My best friend started a brewery, Evolution Brewery. There's just like you could throw a stone and then have 5 breweries within walking distance, and that's super nice. But yeah, if I had to choose like a normie beer, I would probably put Newcastle. Let's see here. Yes, James, that is what incognito is for. That's why most of my search history isn't really that bad. Because if it is gonna get crazy, incognito is where I go for sure. What do I think of Hasbro returns works with the vehicles? I think. I see what you're saying. I think it works the same. If you send them a vehicle, they're going to send you probably a vehicle, but of equal value, or they're going to send you stuff of the value that you sent them. That's kind of how it works. Is they see what you sent them and they send you back something of equal value, whether it's the same thing or not, or multiple things that add up to that value. It's kind of dumb. Yeah, Hasbro's return policies are stupid. What emojis do I use? Actually, so I'm 36. I think emojis are the dumbest thing in the world. That being said, pretty much eggplant emoji all the time. If I'm emojiing somebody, it's gonna be an eggplant emoji for reasons. It's just funny. It's just funny. Other than that, I think emojis are really dumb. Dave does not have a brewery. It's not that best friend. When I would say best friend's probably the wrong term. We were work friends. I would say best work friends. Because, you've got your work friends, you've got your regular friends. He was my best work friend for like 5 years. And then he started a brewery. So, there's that. And now Christy's going nuts. Christy, if you guys don't know, Christy and I play World of Warcraft together. We've known each other for like 12 years. Something like that. It's crazy. Have you had some East Coast beers? Like, yes. East Coast has some fantastic beers too. I definitely don't. I'm not like a beer snob. I am a little bit of a snob when it comes to like, here's a Budweiser or Coors, because if I'm gonna drink beer, I want to enjoy drinking beer, and I just don't find those beers enjoyable. But when it comes to like, I'm not one of those guys that's like, Southern California has the best beers. Like, we have good beers. I think we have contenders for the best beers, but I definitely think there are some good beers other places. And I think Victory's a fantastic brewery for sure. So I'm gonna start opening. I bought these. I bought both these like a month ago, and they've been sitting over here because with the wedding and stuff, it's been too crazy to even open these up. So I'm gonna open these up. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, Stigma Custom Collectibles is in the house. I have one of the many videos that I've shot and not edited. Is an unboxing from that gentleman right there, and he sent me some of the coolest things. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Stigma, what do you think of SH Figuarts announcing the Luke Skywalker that you made? I think yours looks pretty good for being Black Series. Like, you got it pretty spot on. But I would recommend going out and seeing going to Stigma's channel. He does some pretty good customizations if you like that, and I do like that. I like that a lot. This is the X-Men Wave Apocalypse Build-A-Figure Psylocke, because I like the 90s X-Men, and she is one of those. So I bought that. Any luck with... sorry, I put that down for a second. But Miguel asked if I had any luck with the Transformers Siege line, and the answer is yes and no. Mostly no. But yes in the sense that when Zach and his girlfriend went to DCon, DesignerCon, last week or the week before. Well, the week before, and he was at a comic shop there, and they had the entire Siege line for decently priced. So I kind of want to find them on my own out in the wild. So I was like, hey, pick me up a Skytread, because Skytread was the one that kind of looked the most interesting to me. And he did. He bought me a Skytread. So I have Skytread, and Skytread's pretty cool. I feel weird saying Skytread so many times. The problem with this is, the common problem with this figure is that this hip joint right here is glued in place. It'll go like this, but it will not. Oops. It comes apart as part of the transformation. But it will not move back and forward. It just will not. It's glued shut. I gotta pick that up. So you can't pose this leg, and because you can't pose it, you can't transform it. So he transforms into a jet, but he does not transform into his tank, and that kind of sucks. So I'm hoping to find one in the wild and then do the old swaparoo and return this one, because I'm not driving back up to LA just to return a figure. So I'm hoping Target or Walmart or whatever gets them in stock soon, so I can do the old retail warranty swap. Hey James, thanks for stopping by, man. It's always a pleasure. I don't even know if you're still there, but I always like saying bye just in case you come back and watch the video again to see what you missed. Because I get to say hi again and then bye, and you know I said bye. So anyway, I was playing with to finish up my story with Miguel, this is the only Skytread's the only Siege figure I've got so far. Zach picked up Hound and he loves it. And I would say so far the line looks fantastic. Like, this is a great looking bot. And if he worked right, he would be a lot of fun. I'm a little disappointed that he's not two figures the way Battle Clash was. Like, I was kind of hoping that the tank would be a toy and then the jet would be a toy and they would just kind of go together, but they're not. He's more like a tiny overlord. But that's okay. Like, I'm all right. I just kind of want one with working thighs. But yeah, hopefully, I've heard them being spotted at targets in Oregon. So I'm hoping that they start working their way around soon. How's it going, David Smith? Josh, I'll check out that. I like. I got the little Apocalypse. I need to finish this wave because I do want Apocalypse, but I've just been. It's not a figure that like I need right away, but I definitely want to get it at some point. But I'll go back. I do read some comics, so I'll go back and watch. I'll go back. I'll watch. Wow. I'll go back and read that. I like to kind of binge them, or I'll collect the trade because it's a lot easier than doing issue to issue. I gotta get all of her little stuff here. She's got a little face mask thing, her little psychic energy face mask. Let's see here. She's got a sword. And then she's got a little energy spike thing. Here we go. Alright. So we'll put the energy spike thing here. Clips on to the wrist. I can see that. Like this. And then she's got, that's a pretty rad, I mean, it's a standard sword model, but it has this cool, like, energy stuff around it. That's kind of rad. Psylocke was one of the reasons why I knew X-Men Apocalypse was going to be a terrible movie. Mostly because I really can't stand, what's-her-face that played her. I can't stand that girl. She is just not, she's not good. And her Psylocke wasn't good either. Oh no, things are falling off. There we go. So this is the, I think it's the purple hair version, not the blue or the black hair. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. I think that looks pretty good. I like that sword. I like the face sculpt. The face sculpt's pretty good. The paint job on it's pretty good. Look at me being a really good reviewer. It's pretty good. I'm so descriptive with the way that I talk. I should do this. I should make YouTube videos. Oh, Lily is in chat. Hi, that's my wife right there. Everyone say hi to my wife. Let's see. I got my D12 Star Wars display. Oh, David Smith, man, D12s. I like D12s in theory. I had a bunch. I had 2. I didn't have a bunch, but I had 2. I broke one accidentally. That sucked. I can't get this back into here. I'm just gonna throw it away anyway. It's done. I was putting the door on and I tightened the bottom and the whole thing just shattered right on my face and it hurt. But details are rad. That's cool that you got some set up. Is the throne room Snoke worth it? Tara, I would say yes if you like collecting Last Jedi figures. I have it and I like it. I think the throne itself is worth it because I like using the throne in pictures. It's cool having different figures on the throne, especially if you can find it now. I know he was going pretty cheap at GameStop since he was a GameStop exclusive. So I would say yes, he's worth it, but I wouldn't pay more than $40 for it. Olivia Munn, thank you, Miguel. Olivia Munn. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Olivia Munn. I mean, I'm like, it's fine, but I don't think she was the best fit for the role. I think they probably could have gone with a lot of other directions with it. Oh man, things fell out already. Where did it go? It's not that. Oh, here it is. I found it. It's this weird little energy thing. Okay. So this is Magic, and I initially almost bought her, and then I didn't buy her. She's a Walgreens exclusive. And I think someone said something about Mystique, who's also a Walgreens exclusive. But she comes with a Build-A-Figure piece for, like, Lilandra, which is weird, right? That's weird. Yeah, send me pics on Twitter. That's cool. I should have my Twitter linked on my account if you need that. I'm pretty sure it's just my name. I'm super creative when it comes to names. I'm usually my name. There we go. Okay. So what is she? She comes with a lot of stuff. That's one of the reasons why I think she's kind of worth that. I don't have a lot of attachment to Magic. I know she's Colossus's sister, which is pretty cool. But that's really about all I know about her, honestly. What does she come with here? So she comes with a lot of stuff. She comes with this little dragon, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be is Lockheed. Well, I don't think this is supposed to be Lockheed, but I know the original mold for this was Kitty Pryde's Lockheed. So I don't know why she comes with that, but she does. She comes with this little Ghost Rider skull, but I don't think it's supposed to be Ghost Rider's actual skull. I think it's literally just a flaming skull, because she's spooky and sorcery like that. She comes with a splayed hand. You can't see that. There we go. It's a little splayed hand out there. She comes with a little swirly magic bit to go on there. She comes with lightning, if you want to put that somewhere. She comes with another little swirly bit, so she's got 2 little swirly bit things. She comes with this little katana, basically the same katana that she came with, but differently colored, but with the same kind of little swirly effect around that. And then she comes with this gigantic sword, which is cool. So she comes with just a lot of stuff, and I think that is pretty rad. And she looks pretty good. She's pretty good. For being Colossus's little sister, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get her. Just because I, can't split the family up or whatever. Is that weird? Might be weird. Magic. Oh, Clown Baby. Okay. David Smith's Clown Baby. Got it. I don't know if you noticed, Lily, but I made you a mod person so you can do things with the chat if you want. I don't know. I'm reading the chat here. going. See, Lily uses emojis because she's young enough to. I don't get it. Like saying hi everyone and hi everyone with emoji wave. Not just maybe that is my weaponized autism showing because and that's a reference to earlier in the chat when someone said I was weaponized autism. I still think it's funny. Let's see here. Going back through and finding things that I missed here. Oh, not much. Cool. So, some other things I got. I went to Ross and picked up this Cogman because I don't know why, honestly. It's stupid. Now that I have him, it's stupid. He's not a bad figure, but he's from a bad movie. A movie I don't care about. I mean, I'm probably going to use him in bots and shots at some point. That's one of the reasons why I buy most Transformers now is to use them in bots and shots. But he was at Ross, and because he never really came out in normal stores, at least I never saw him. So he started showing up at Ross for like $6. So I happened to be at a Ross, and I happened to have just decided to buy it. So I got this little Cogman, and he's not bad. He's a little small. He turns into a pretty good car, and he's weirdly a headmaster. So that's neat, I guess. Although his head likes to fall off for like no reason. There we go. Am I looking forward to the toy line for Bumblebee? Yeah. I have the Studio Series Bumblebee. I kind of want the Masterpiece movie Masterpiece Bumblebee. I like that he is a bug. I'm very much looking forward to the movie. But I put Dropkick on my Christmas list. That's what I want to talk about. What's on your Christmas list? I have a lot of things on my Christmas list. But definitely Transformers are there. Dropkick is on Amazon for $20 right now in case anyone wants Dropkick. I'm always down for a helicopter. I don't know why, but helicopter Transformers are just something I love. I don't care if it's good or not. I just like the fact I like having a helicopter that turns into a robot. That concept is cool to me. Like cars are okay, tanks are okay. I would never poo-poo them. I would never turn them away. But something about a helicopter that turns into a robot just gets my goat. I love it. But some things that are on my Christmas list for sure. Switch games, because I have a Nintendo Switch. That's the only console I have. I want Diablo, and I want Smash Brothers. It comes out on the 7th. Those are like the two big ones there. Transformers-wise, I have to finish off the Unique Toys Ragnaros, their Bruticus combiner. I need both arms for that. I want the Perfect Effect Red Dragon, which is the Beast Wars Megatron. But he's the Dragon Megatron, because I have their Optimus Primal. Whatever. Let's see. I want Fans Toys Quietus. That's a good one. You want a Black Series 3.75 ATST Walker. Is that the one? Is that the one that came out as a Walmart exclusive? I've seen that so many times. I've seen it pretty cheap. I would love it if Hasbro did a 6-inch scaled ATST. I think it would be huge, but I don't think it would be too huge. I think the TIE Fighter is really as big as I would like in that line. As much as I would love to have a 6-inch scaled AT-AT, I don't think I could. I don't think I'd have space for it. But it would be cool, that's for sure. So the problem, I feel bad for Lily and people that try to shop for me, because if I want a toy, I'm an adult. I'll buy it. So like all my Black Series figures, like to me, I can't wait on buying a Black Series figure. Between my channel and my collection and the way things have gone in the past, if I see a Black Series figure that I don't own, I'm gonna buy it. That's just how Black Series works. It's like I can't wait and get one for Christmas. Plus, it's really hard to tell my mom, like, I want this one, but not this one. I want this Luke Skywalker, but not this Luke Skywalker. It was hard enough back in the day when I couldn't buy all the ones that I wanted. But it's weird to be like, okay, I'm not going to buy this one so people can buy it for me for Christmas or my birthday. I'll just buy it and you can get me something else. Give me a gift card or something. But Knight of Ren, that's fantastic. That's a good list. Han Solo, Black Series. Han Solo Bestman is a fantastic figure. Dengar, Zuckuss are both fantastic figures. The Lego Voltron set looks amazing, Gord. That's a fantastic thing to put on your list. Man, you know what, David? As like part of me, whenever I see a Hot Toys figure, I go, okay, that's cool. But then I just can't. I can't buy one because as soon as I buy one, I'm afraid that I want to buy more. I can't. They're too expensive. $200, $300 a pop. It's just too much. It's too much. I already have an expensive toy addiction, and that's the third-party Transformers. That's about as expensive as I can get. And again, I can't even do that because the stupid Masterpiece Optimus Prime is $450 for an Optimus Prime, which is just a lot. It's just a lot. I'm struggling with it. Because I know a Chosen Prime, my go-to Transformers store, Chosen Prime, they'll do payment plans on it where I could pay on a monthly basis until it comes out, in which the rest is due. So I've got till August or September to pay for it if I want. That would be cool, but it's still, like, the problem isn't can I afford it. Like, I can definitely afford it, but should I afford it is the question. Is it worth $450? And that is what I struggle with on a day-to-day basis. I have a couple of those Bandai model kits. I have the 144 scale AT-AT, and I've got, I'm looking at the boxes back in the corner over there. I've got the X-Wing. I've got one of the X-Wings. I think it's Red 5, the Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. I like them. They're fun. I was at Barnes & Noble today, and they had the Darth Vader 6-inch model kit, and that, I almost bought it, but I didn't. That looked pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, the payment plan is like the only way I can go. The full-size Porg Lego set looks pretty rad, and I think I saw it on sale somewhere one time, but I like that. It looks pretty cool. Oh, what's up, Rhino? How's it going, man? Yeah, that Hot Toys Emperor Deluxe, man, that looks rad. That chair is awesome. I definitely think that they're cool. I think they're worth it. I just can't get into that arena. It's the same way I don't really buy the SH Figuarts, because I think SH Figuarts, it's objectively better than Black Series figures. They are. There's no way around it. The accessories they come with, the articulation, the sculpting, everything about an SH Figuart Star Wars figure is better than a Black Series. There's just no comparison. I just can't afford them. Like, and I know I probably could because they don't come out as often as the Black Series figures do. So instead of like $120 every couple months when a wave comes out, it's like $60 every couple months because one comes out every couple months or whatever. But I don't think I can. I had to go back. There's too much I've missed already. I do like them though. Man. Oh, I opened my toys. I'll play with magic here. Part of me, and I don't feel too bad about pointing this out because I do this for guy and girl figures, but I always like looking at their butts because it's funny to me that there's somebody somewhere whose job it is to sculpt toy butts, and that's funny to me. I just like, they put a lot of attention on the butt here. Like, it's got the curve, it's got the crease. It's just kind of, it's funny to me. I mean, it's the problem with these toys. I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but they don't they don't come with instructions. So I don't know what these little bits are for. I mean, I guess they can just do whatever you want them to do. But like, do you go on their hand? Does it go on our legs? Does it go? Is it like, what's it meant for? Like, why when they wanted to include this, what was their reasoning? Like, what did they want here? And they're not on the box, so I can't even look at the box to like see what they're meant for. But they're just these little swirly energy bits. I wish that they had just at least a picture of like, these are some things you can do with these energy bits. Why did they give me this little lightning thing? What's this purpose? When does she shoot this out of her hands? Like, why do I have this? Why did they include it? But they did. So I don't know. Like, I wish there was something. Let's see here. What have I missed while I was ranting about action figures that don't come with instructions? Shout out to Bespin Escape Leia. Yes, Bespin Escape Leia is pretty good, but honestly, hold up. Where's my Bespin Escape? There it is. All right. So this is the reason why they released this figure, is because this figure was already planned, and these are like, I would say 75% the exact same figure. Like, the body itself is pretty much the same. She comes with this little vest thing, and the head is a little different, and she has boots, but the sculpting on most of the body is the exact same. Not that I'm complaining, it's kind of like it's supposed to be. She's wearing the same outfit, so it makes sense, but they were like, okay, we made this figure, what can we do with it? Oh, this is an easy pass. But now that they've done this, though, now that they've done this figure with this head, they need to release an actual Bespin Leia with the gown. Like, that would be rad, because they've already made this head. Although, did anyone else have problems? I've had a couple of issues with this figure. First of all, the first figure that I got sent to me from Papa Gord, her foot down here was ripping. Like, the ball, it was separating. The foot itself was separating from itself. So I returned it and bought another one from Target, and when I pulled it out of the package, her hair, this hairpiece right here, just fell right off. Like, it wasn't glued in. So I glued it in, and it looks like it's staying in pretty good, but still, like, I feel like I can't win with her, because no matter what I do, she's just going to fall apart. Gord, no, I do not hold on to Legends boxes. I don't care about Legends that much to hold on to the boxes. When I move again from here, because I probably won't live in this apartment forever, I'll do what I did with these and just throw them all in a box and move on with my life and unpack them when I get to the new place. So no, I don't keep the boxes for these like I do with the Black Series. Oh, so like more people had a bad ankle. That's interesting. Definitely the one that I got later did not have a bad ankle. Oops. Yeah, this one definitely doesn't have a bad ankle. But the first one I got from Papa Gord did, for sure. This one's pretty solid, though. I think both of these figures are phenomenal. The face sculpt is just so... I don't know if I can get it up here. This is just... It's so Carrie Fisher. It's crazy. And it's about time that Carrie Fisher has gotten, you know, a decent figure, because she hasn't had one yet in the Black Series line. And now in 2018, she got two. So that's good. That's good. All right, what have I missed? Have I ever seen or picked up an Egg Attack figure? No, I have not seen or picked up an Egg Attack figure. Has anyone seen the new Star Wars animated thing on the Star Wars Kids YouTube channel? Where is it like? It's like Galaxy of Adventures or something. it's kind of rad where they've taken scenes from the movies, used the audio from them, but animated over them in some, honestly, like gorgeous animation. The first one I saw when I think they started yesterday was they took the Darth Vader scene from Rogue One where he's like slicing through all the rebel troopers. It was amazing. And they're repacking figures, 3 3/4 figures for this line, and they come in little tubes, which is weird. But the cartoon's pretty rad. If you haven't watched it, it's on the Star Wars Kids YouTube channel, and it's pretty good. Let's see here. Going back through, seeing what I missed. David, as much as I want them to redo her A New Hope face sculpt, I don't want them to, because I have 2 A New Hope Princess Leia toys right now. The one from the original, and then the one in the 40th anniversary with the updated face that does look better. And it would be cool to have a face that looks like this on that. I just don't want another version of that toy. Bye, Lily. Love you too. Sorry, I'm just reading through here. I'm almost done with my beer. I feel like I should have drunk it faster because I'm not feeling tipsy even a little bit. I mean, it's only 5% alcohol. I'm a big guy, so it would take a lot more than this to get me drunk. Anyway, I have a question for you guys. What's the most that you would spend on one toy? So, like hot toys. What's the most expensive hot toy you would buy? Say they came out with, I know they announced like a Millennium Falcon, but I don't think they ever did anything with it. But say they announced just something crazy, and it was just a crazy amount of money. Like, what is that limit for you? That's what I want to know. Because I think right now, Transformers has hit my limit. I don't think I just, as much as I want to afford that Optimus Prime, I don't think I should. I think $450 for a Transformer is too much. I think Black Series. I think if they came out with a Black Series AT-AT and it was more than $300, I don't think I would let myself afford it, because I think that would be too much. So Randy says 400. Rhino says 320. Knight says 250. Angel says 100. David says I wouldn't spend over 300. I think the most I've spent on one toy right now has been $250. I don't think I've spent more than $250 on one toy, and that was the Wei Jiang Omega Supreme. That's that. But yeah, I just $400 without the wife knowing. How much would you tell her it cost, Gord? That's the question. Oh, Octave Fuzz. You gotta get that 420 dank. What up? If you guys don't know, that was a joke in the latest Bots and Shots episode where we talked about dank stuff. Oh, you know what? I've got some stuff. I don't know if it's not that I can't talk about it. I just don't know how interesting it is to talk about. But there's a channel that got in touch with me. I posted the last Bots and Shots on Reddit. And there's a channel called Derivative Films. And he does a stop motion talk show with Grimlock called Me Grimlock Now, or Me Grimlock Tonight, or something like that. I think it's Me Grimlock Tonight. That makes sense. And where he interviews people, kind of like Space Ghost Coast to Coast. So he wants us to be on that. So we're working on a script for that. That's pretty cool. And then tomorrow night, tomorrow night, I am going to be on a podcast. I don't know when that podcast will come out. I don't think it's being live streamed. I wanna just do a quick shout out of what that podcast is called, but I don't remember what it's called right now. So doesn't it doesn't he didn't say what it's called. Maybe that's why I don't know what it's called. Anyway, I'm going to be on a podcast tomorrow. He just says he hosts a Star Wars themed podcast for an entertainment-based podcast network. So I'm going to be on some kind of podcast talking about Black Series stuff tomorrow. So I'll let you guys know when it's up. I'll probably post it now that I can do community. Are community posts annoying to you guys? I don't want to post too much, but I think there's some times where it's good to post a community post to let you know what's going on, or if I want to decide what to do, I can help you guys help. I don't know if it's like annoying though, because I know sometimes when I go through and I see too many community posts, I find that annoying. Night of Ren, yes, MP44 comes with Starscream cosplay, and that's awesome. There's a lot of really cool little things that I think it comes with that I definitely want. And I think I love the aesthetic. I love the cartoon look of him. But Magic Square is a third-party company, and they're also making an Optimus Prime that is cartoon-themed, and he's like $120 instead of, $450. So I think I might actually end up just buying that instead. But I don't know, I might buy both. It's tough. Or I might just wait until they KO like they did with Megatron, because I definitely wasn't spending $230 on Megatron. But a KO of the MP Megatron, if it's just as good, I will buy. So yeah. David Somerset, that's a good point. And I know that for certain Black Series figures, and a lot of Black Series stuff, you can get them pretty cheap, especially if you wait for them just to go on clearance on Amazon or at Five Below. Although there aren't any Five Belows around me, so it's pointless for me to wait for that. My problem, and it's since I've been collecting Black Series from the beginning, from 2013, there were so many times where you just couldn't find figures. And since I'm a completionist, like I have to get one of every figure. I have to. It's just, otherwise I don't have a complete collection, because I'm completing this line. I'm buying all the figures. So yeah, I just when a new figure comes out, I have to buy it right away. Like I can't wait, because I don't want to miss out, because there's so many times in the past where if you didn't buy the figure as soon as you saw it, you were done. Things like, Darth Revan. Until recently, if you didn't buy Darth Revan in stores when you saw him, or online like I did as a whole case, you were paying $50, $60, $70 for one, because that's just what the aftermarket was going for him. So I don't know. I don't want to wait. And obviously for all of those, I could have waited and eventually way later gotten them. But also with the YouTube channel and things like that, I feel like I have to get them as soon as they come out for the channel. Like I have to review it. I have to at least have some kind of knowledge if someone asks me about it, to compare them, things like that. So it's tough. Let's see here. I have heard of Realm of Collectors. I know I follow them on YouTube for sure. But I could hop into the Realm of Collectors Facebook group. I'm not opposed to that. Let's see here. I get it, David, but you're not wrong. I mean, you're not wrong about like them showing up randomly at Five Below. Chirrut and Baze are great. They're great examples of that. If you had like I've ordered Baze and Chirrut on Entertainment Earth for like $22 a pop because I never saw them in stores. And then 2 years later, suddenly they're showing up at Five Belows for $5. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? I am not going to Star Wars Celebration. No. I am going to TFCon in March in Los Angeles. I would love to go to Star Wars Celebration. There's so many things happening this year. I don't have the money to fly to Chicago and stay there for a couple of days. A couple years ago, it was in Anaheim, and I didn't go then, and I regret it. So whenever a Star Wars Celebration comes back to the western side of the United States, I'll definitely go again for sure. Hopefully it does Anaheim again. Sorry. NJ11 Productions asked, "What Black Series figure do I think is the most underrated?" You know what? I think the answer has to be Constable Zuvio, and I've toyed with making a review of him because he gets a lot of shit, and I've given him a lot of shit. I put him in the worst Star Wars figure list 2 times, and I don't know, over the years, I've kind of softened to him. Kind of like with the prequels. Like when the prequels came out, it was fun to hate them. It was easy to hate them. But over the years, you kind of developed like kind of a liking for them. But same thing with Constable Zuvio. He's got great sculpting. He's got a lot of detail. His weapon has a lot of great sculpting. I feel like he should have gotten... It shouldn't have been... People shouldn't have been as hard on him, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. He doesn't deserve all the hate he got. He doesn't deserve all the hate that I gave him for sure. So I think just because of all the hate he got versus how bad he really isn't, Constable Zuvio is probably the most underrated figure. I think next to that though is probably Greedo from the second wave of the entire line. I think Black Series Greedo is a fantastic figure as well. That a lot of people. He was a peg warmer when he came out. He doesn't come with a lot of... He comes with like a gun, and that's it. But his sculpt is good. His articulation is good. I really like him a lot. So I'd say Greedo is definitely an underrated figure as well. Okay, you sent me a pic on the Twitter. Let me check. I think I've got my phone here. I'll check this photo out that you sent me here. Boop, boop. Open up the Twitter. Let's see. Come on. It hasn't gone through yet. I don't have anything from you on the Twitter. Yeah, I just don't have anything coming through. I've got, and in case I missed it, got on my direct messages. Anyways, yeah, see, Greedo is amazing. Zuvio and Greedo are both fun alien figures that Greedo never really got hate. I just feel like he was glossed over. And Zuvio definitely got a lot of hate. And at the time, like, I get it. I gave him a lot of hate. He was a figure that wasn't really in the movie. In fact, when I got him, I posted a picture of him to Instagram, and it was before The Force Awakens came out. And I remember typing specifically, I wonder how much I'll care about this figure in the next week. Because that's when that's when it was coming out. And the answer was none. I don't care about that figure at all because he wasn't really in the movie. But, you know, I kind of put him on the shelf and forgot about him, and I joined in on the hate because it was the thing to do. But after kind of picking him up and playing around with him for a little bit, he's really not a bad figure. Yeah, I agree. Black Series can really nail the aliens super well. Oh, I think someone just came through. Yeah, I think the worst face sculpt is a tie. I think the worst face sculpt is a tie between Poe Dameron from the Phase 3, the first one in the pilot uniform, and then also that Princess Leia. I think both of those qualify for the worst sculpt. I think Princess Leia is a little bit more egregious because Poe Dameron, I think his face shape is still there. It's just the paint is so awful. It makes him look like he's about to commit suicide. But I think Princess Leia doesn't even have the right face shape. It looks like her stunt double. Like, it just doesn't look like Princess Leia at all. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Papa G, have a good night, man. Thanks for helping out. Hopping in, I guess. Anakin is also an underrated figure, and he's a figure that I put on my very first worst Black Series figure video. And at the time, I didn't like him because I feel like in my head, he should have come with more. I mean, he came with an alternate head, which is cool, but he should have come with his cloak. He should have come with more than just a lightsaber and an alternate head. And I was so salty about that. And at the time, I didn't get why his and Obi-Wan's lightsabers pegged in to their figures differently from the rest of the figures. Because like Luke Skywalker, the original one, his lightsaber would like clip on with a little loop, but Anakin's would peg in with a little peg. And I was like, why? And I put that in my list, and someone corrected me saying that that's actually accurate for the prequels. But like, when did that change? At what point did Obi-Wan sitting in his hovel on Tatooine think, man, this little peg system is outdated. I'm going to upgrade it to like a loop. Like, when did that happen? Why did that happen? So it's weird that it's different in between the two movies. But someone told me that it was accurate, and I honestly just gotta believe them because it's not worth researching. There was a day back in the day where I would have spent hours researching this stuff, but I just don't have the time anymore or the brain space for that information. Finn as Tracy Morgan is a pretty bad head sculpt too. It's a good head sculpt if you're trying to make a Tracy Morgan figure though, that's for sure. Sorry, I'm looking at the Twitters. Yes, Anakin does have major balancing issues. My Anakin actually has 2 left feet. He's wrong. I got mine from Hasbro Toy Shop, so I never saw him in the wild. He's another figure that I never saw in the wild. But mine has 2 left feet, and I think that actually makes the balancing issues worse. What's up, Grail640? So I'm very much looking forward to them re-releasing him in the archive line, because I'm going to buy that for myself and then replace my Anakin. I'm not going to put this Anakin back and return it. I'm just going to have 2 Anakins, but I probably won't display both. I'll probably put this Anakin back in his box and put that back in the closet. You can see my open closet full of boxes here because I didn't have time to clean up today. All right. Mr. Toxic Meeseeks got Black Series, Darth Maul, and Republic Trooper. That's pretty rad. I definitely like the Black Series Darth Maul. I really want them to do an updated one. I really want them to do an updated Darth Maul. I want them to come with a Darth Maul with a speeder. That's what I really want. I want them to do that. I do display my Black Series figures. They're on a shelf right here. Right now, they're just standing up because I haven't pulled them all out of the closet here. I've been doing it in waves as I've been doing my checklist videos. What I need to do though is I need to buy another shelf. I need to buy another shelf just for Black Series figures because I don't have enough space for all of them. So much to my wife's dismay, I might have to buy another shelf and put it in our bedroom to house them all. But I just have them standing up. I just have them standing up. Dude, the Imperial Patrol Trooper is rad. I have 2 right now. I might not return the other one, but I definitely have 2. I bought one because Toy Shiz said that they were at 3 cents. They were ringing up for 3 cents at Walmart yesterday, and I happened to have been at a Walmart yesterday, and it did not ring up at 3 cents. I was disappointed at that, but it's fine. Like we're all fine here. How are you? Ooh, I think if I had to choose something to have a high priority between look or articulation, I would probably go with look, because I can forgive a figure that can't hit a certain pose as long as it looks good. But if it doesn't look good, it doesn't matter how well you pose it. So I think looks is more important than articulation, but I think they're both very important, and they both need to have a balance. So I do not like. There's definitely a balance in between where joints go for how it looks and the sculpt for how much they can bend and how much you have to sacrifice here and there. And I'm okay with some allowances for looks to get articulation, and I'm okay with some allowances for lack of articulation to have a certain look they're going for. So I'm okay with either end of the spectrum, as long as it's not too much on one side or the other. If they balance something for looks way more than articulation, or the articulation is really bad, then that's bad. But if they care so much about articulation that the looks look bad, then that's like they're both equally bad. But I think looks is slightly more important than articulation, personally. I'm reading. Yes, they hit the stores on the West Coast. I bought mine from Dorkside, but I was just at Walmart yesterday, and they had the whole wave sitting there. I would love it if Hasbro did a 6-inch Starkiller. I definitely think Hasbro should do more Legends figures. I think they're cool. I think they're cool little one-offs. I like all the Legends figures released so far. They're some of my favorite figures in the line. I think that I'm looking at my Star Wars figure, so I'm looking off to the side. I think Darth Revan is a fantastic looking figure. Jaina Solo is a fantastic looking figure. The black Imperial Emperor's Royal Guard is a fantastic figure. I like the Legends figures, and I really want them to do more, for sure. Oh, Grievous will be $30. I'm pretty sure he'll be $30. He'll be basically the same price as Moloch and the Gamorrean Guard, because I think that's the deluxe kind of thing they're going for. If he's more than $30, I'll be surprised, and I'll still buy it because it looks awesome. But I'm pretty sure he'll be $30. Let's see here. Going through all my stuff. Oh, Asajj Ventress would be dope. And she's not even Legends. She's Clone Wars. So if they did a Clone Wars style Asajj Ventress, they need an Asajj and they need a Dooku for sure. They need both those. David, I think I've talked to you about this. I love custom figures. It's one of the reasons why I follow Sigma Custom Collectibles. I love seeing people's custom figures. So I like that. If you ever want to send me pictures of the ones you've worked on, I would love to see that. Sorry, I'm looking at all my stuff here. Boo boo. No, yeah, General Grievous is not exclusive. He's just deluxe. I think they call it Black Series XL is what they're calling the line or something like that. Yeah, I have to wait. I have to wait until January to do that top 10. But it's gonna be a tough year. I mean, there's just so many good figures, especially towards the second half of the year. I feel like we've just had an explosion of incredible figures in the last 6 months that I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think, and part of it's hard. I have to wait before I make these lists because when I get a figure, that figure, if it's new, it's automatically the best figure because it's new. It's something I haven't seen on my shelves for a while, so it's got that kind of shiny luster. So I have to wait a little bit until that shininess has sort of run its course, where it's not like the latest, coolest thing. But I know some figures that are on there, just to give you a shout out. I'm not saying in any particular order, but the Rebel Fleet Trooper is on there. The General Veers is definitely going to be on there. And of course, this is all subject to change, because who knows? What if it's not? I'm pretty sure the Imperial Patrol Trooper is going to be on there. Dengar and Zuckuss are probably both going to be on there. So I've already named like 6 figures right there. And I still have 20 more figures that I'm looking at right here that I want to put on there. So it's tough. It's going to be a tough year for sure for making that stupid list. Oh, Veers 100% gets a spot. Veers was an incredible feat. I freaking love Veers. Honestly, he might... Gamorrean Guard's up there for sure as well. I didn't even... Like, he's sitting right there. Yeah, man. It's gonna be real tough for this list. Bespin Han Solo is up there. Freaking Princess Leia is up there. I might put both of these just in one spot at some point because they're kind of the same figure and they both look amazing. So I don't know, you know. Hoarders, huh? I'll join that. I think that's kind of cool sounding. Social media hoarders for toy collectors. I will look into that. Thank you. Because I definitely, like, I'm on Facebook and whatever, but like mostly for family. My family doesn't care about my toys. You guys care about it, but YouTube is a place for posting videos, but it's hard to have discussions like this. So I think hoarder sounds pretty good. I think, oh yeah, Island Journey Ray is another good one. Dang it, you're right. I think some figures, what are some figures that you're looking forward to next year? I know Grievous is on everyone's list, so obviously Grievous is on the list. But of all the figures they announced, other than Grievous, what are you looking forward to the most? I think mine, other than Grievous, I'm asking this question, but I don't have an answer for it. I asked that question to try to draw that out of myself. Man, I think mine's going to be Mace Windu or that battle droid. Oh, or Han as a mud trooper. See, yeah, I think it might be Han as the mud trooper. I think because A, I want the mud trooper outfit looks rad, and B, it's a good looking Han. So I think that's a good one. I want Mr. Toxic Meeseeks. I want all the Jedi. Plo Koon, whatever. Aayla Secura, like Luminara Unduli, you name it. I want. If it's a Jedi, I want it. Heck, even Barriss Offee, even that weird. I can't remember his name. Even that weird Paracephalosaurus dinosaur Jedi that got shot by Jango Fett in Episode 2. I want all of them. I want them all. Okay, yeah, Ezra and Chopper are definitely up there. And after getting them, we just need Zeb to kind of finish off the Rebels crew. Thanks, David. I'll see you later. Thanks for chatting. I am not picking up Bosk or Boba Fett, but I am picking up IG-88 because my IG-88 has not aged well, and he was never good in the first place. So I'm hoping to get an IG-88, and I'm hoping they made him out of better plastic that's not so bendy. So I'm definitely getting IG-88. I'm not getting Bossk or Boba Fett. Oh yeah, the General Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Walgreens exclusive. I'm definitely looking forward to that one for sure. Can't believe I forgot about that. Yeah, Clone Wars Kenobi is going to be a good one. Yeah, I think the fact that the battle droid folds up really does it for me. I'm just really hoping that they just go ham with all the different battle droids. I want different colored battle droids. I want all the like 9. I want them all. I want red. I want blue. I want every battle droid. But I'm definitely buying the Luke, X-Wing pilot Luke with the better face. I'm getting that, even though I have the original X-Wing pilot Luke, and I'm getting IG-88. And those are the only two I'm getting from the first Archive series line. From the second one, I'm buying them all. I'm buying the Anakin because my Anakin sucks. I'm buying the Yoda because Yoda sucks in general, and I'm buying the Scout Trooper because you can't have too many Scout Troopers. Okay. Where did... Oh, there it is. I lost my chat window. Yeah, I think the problem, Randy, you bring up a good point. You can't get the SH Figuarts mace. I just don't think that the Figuarts figures mesh really well with the Black Series figures because of the joints and the face sculpt techniques. I think while they're similar in size, I think they just stand out too much. Although I do have the SH Figuarts R2 and 3PO, thanks to James Lore. And they fit in pretty well, and I think they fit in a little bit better because I think they're better in scale. I think the Black Series R2 and 3PO are a little too small. IG-88, IG-88's too small. IG-88, people don't, like, if you look at pictures of IG-88, he's in the pictures, when you look at them all side by side, he's only a little bit taller than the rest, but he's actually standing down. Like, his feet go past the floor. I know he's a prosthetic, but he should be like way taller because of that little drop that he's on. So I really want them, I wish they would redo some of the droids with better proportions and scale. I want a black proto droid with a mouse droid, or I want a Death Star droid with a mouse droid. I want something with a mouse droid. I want a Gonk. I want a Jawa Gonk 2-pack. I don't want to buy a Gonk by itself. What I want is for them to release a pack of droids. Like all the little droids that you see around, I want them just to release a pack of those. I don't know if the General Kenobi will be available in England. He's a Walgreens exclusive, so if you guys have gotten the Walgreens releases, it's going to be released probably in the same place. I think Walgreens exclusives usually come out in EB Games in Canada. I don't know how it is in England. But I was on my video. If you go back, I think that one's on the New York Comic Con video that I did back in February. No, it wasn't February. It was like October. It's on my channel. If you go back and watch that video I made, I talk about that. But yeah. Yeah, the face printing on the Black Series figures now it's amazing. It's amazing how well they've done with that. But I think it also kind of hurts the figures. To give you just a little snippet of Tobias Beckett, my Tobias Beckett review, I don't think Tobias Beckett looks like Woody Harrelson. He looks kind of like Woody Harrelson, but I don't think he looks enough like Woody Harrelson, and I've docked at points because of that. Because with the new face sculpting techniques they've done, I have to grade it more harshly because they've hit the nail on the head so many times now that if something isn't perfect, it's not good enough anymore. Whereas before, if it got close enough, I would give it leeway. Like, yeah, it's close enough, it's fine. But now, because of that new face sculpting technique with the face printing and stuff, if it's not spot on, I can't give it the full points. But yeah, I think I need to go eat food. And I've got things to do. I've got videos to edit. I've got stuff to do. I have to go to bed early tonight for an early day at work tomorrow on Sunday. But so I think that's going to be it for my live stream tonight. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me. It's very nice of you to do that. The 000 torture droid from the Vader comics. Oh, yeah. Oh, he does have a bigger protocol droid build. That's good. Thanks, Knight of Ren. That's good to know. I definitely am looking forward to BT1 and 000. I love the Darth Vader comics. I love Dr. Aphra. I love all of that. Oh, Retro Now, man. What's up, dude? Yeah. Yeah, I got the ring here, man. This thing is heavy. This thing is like, it's tungsten. It's heavy. It's weird getting used to. I don't wear jewelry. I don't even wear watches. I don't like things on my hands. So it's weird getting used to wearing a ring all the time. But yeah, it's definitely weird. Yeah, Retro. I was just about to sign off because I got stuff to do tonight. But it's cool seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. And Christy, thanks for hanging out with me. I miss you guys. I miss you and Derek. I hope the kids are doing well. Night of Ren, Mr. Toxic Me6. I feel like the end of Saturday Night Live where I missed the name. Like, special thanks to our guest, Mr. Toxic Me6, Dave Smith. You guys are great. You know, like, it's kind of weird, but shout out to the people that have been talking. It's been fun having this conversation. I like talking to you guys. So Eric Williams, thanks for hanging out with me too, man. You guys are great. If you want, again, this whole month until the 24th, Lily and I are doing our unboxing of the Star Wars Advent Calendar. So look forward to that once a day. That's going to be every morning. I'll try to do it every morning at 7 a.m. That's what I'm going to go for. I might not be able to do it every day, but 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is where that will go live. And then I've got just a ton of Star Wars figure videos that I have shot and not edited. So look forward to a lot of stuff for me coming this month as much as I can. But yeah. And, you know, whenever I get Loot Crate, I'll do that. But who knows? I haven't gotten one yet. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Like, share, subscribe. You know, the normal YouTube stuff that people say at the end of every video. It does help. It's weird how it helps. But I'll see you later. Bye.